It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed and bumped his head, couldn't get up in the morning. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went.
Hey, see, dance for your mouth. Hey, see, dance for your mouth. What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? TGIF. We are back in the building. If you don't know what time it is, you are soon going to learn what time it is. And actually, it's 9 p.m. Eastern, but you know what I mean. You're going to know what time it is because this is the hottest podcast across the land, the hottest podcast across the globe, and definitely the hottest podcast right here on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Every single Friday, you guys tune in. Welcome to the show. This show is called MOVE, as you can see right there. That acronym is MOVE, Mixture of Variety Entertainment. That's Mixture of Variety Entertainment. Welcome to the show. We steady moving forward and never backwards in 2022 and beyond. You know how it is. I go by the name of Patient Zero. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, I got to say a big thank you to you guys. You guys have no idea. If Nikki P was here, she'd be thanking you as well. But a big I love you from Nikki P as well. We love you guys so much. We officially, it's been a long time coming. It took us a year and a half, but we were pushing through and we were moving every step of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Nikki P and myself, Mixture of Variety Entertainment. Thanks to you guys. We finally got 1,000 subscribers, baby! Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me tell you, that shit makes me smile. That shit makes me smile. That is just such a beautiful thing. You know, we put so much time, effort, money, energy, all this shit into the show. And now we finally hit that 1,000 mark. And what does that mean for you guys? Well, what it means is now we can bring you even more content, even better content, because we're constantly stepping up our game. If you go back and watch our, first season compared to what's going on now, there's absolutely no comparison. But we need those watch hours to continue to rise as well, because once the watch hours reach 4,000, and now we already hit the 1,000 subscribers, what that means is that we can start monetizing off of YouTube. So we're halfway there. We got the 1,000 subscribers, and now we got to push for that 4,000 watch hours. And hopefully you guys like what you're watching, and the watch hours will continue. So please tell a friend, please tell a significant other, a coworker, your mom, your pet, anybody to come watch the show. Friday nights, it's either a live stream or it's a premiere on YouTube. But either way, it's 9 p.m. Eastern, and that's on YouTube. Mixture of Variety is a mixture of ideas and a variety of topics, which equals Mixture of Variety, of course. We put the odd in podcast, as you will see tonight. Come get lost in the mix. This truly is the future of podcasts. I'm running Dolo tonight, doing the Dolo thing without Nikki P, but it's all good because next week we have a special guest. He goes by the name of Glenn B. He's going to be joining us. We're going to be talking about mental health awareness, since it is Mental Health Awareness Month. So big shouts to him. Nikki P and myself, really like this guy. Another Canadian friend. I'm telling you, we love these Canadian guys and gals. So he's going to be on the show next week, and then Nikki P will be back on at the end of the month. And then we're just going to keep rolling from there. We're going to keep moving from there. But until then, let's focus on the here and now. Actually, I think before we get started, because this is going to be a wild show, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a wild show. I think, you know what this means if I'm holding this. I think we should take a slow, deep breath. Because this show, we really do talk about everything and anything, including mental health and addiction, to having sex with gay midget aliens. As you can see, he's right there. Game Engine Aliens and everything in between. So the stuff that's in between, that's what makes this a variety show because we're allowed to talk about anything and everything. But for right now, let's focus on the here and now. We got a show tonight that's going to really literally blow your mind. And it's going to be, well, I'll do the disclaimer in a second. It's going to definitely be sick and twisted, and I'm going to prepare you in 1 second. But until then, right now, let's just take a slow, deep breath. When you hear the mindfulness bell, I'm going to hit the mindfulness bell. Everybody just pause for a second. Remember where your feet are currently planted, and remember that this moment is truly all we have. Ready? Doesn't that feel amazing, ladies and gentlemen? Now, look, if you have some anxiety issues or you're worrying about something or you just feel uneasy about something or just unease, period, do a couple of them. Do a few of them in the break room at work, do them in your car, do them when you're by yourself with other people. It doesn't matter. Slow, deep breaths. It'll take you from a 9 or a 10 down to like a 5 or a 6 or even lower. Okay? So to me, it works all the time and I enjoy it. And that's why we do it at the beginning of each show. So the disclaimer, welcome everybody if you're just tuning in for the first time, which if you are just tuning in now for the first time, I really don't know what you're doing with your life and what you've been doing for the past year and a half, but welcome to you anyway. Of course, we love you. We love the newbies. If you're tuning in for the first time or the 50,000th time, I'll say that again, the 50,000th time, here's the disclaimer. The disclaimer is if you are hypersensitive or get butthurt easy, this podcast is definitely not for you. Definitely not. Sick and twisted dark humor, vulgar, uncensored language, and politically incorrect conversations are just some of the things and fun that you'll hear on Mixture of Variety Entertainment, which means listener discretion is definitely advised. And it seems like the studio audience is okay with that. Which means we're going to proceed. Now, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a show for you. Since I am running Dolo, like I said, I'm doing the solo shit tonight. I wanted to pick this topic because we haven't talked about it in a while, and I don't believe we did a YouTube show on this topic. I'm not sure. Hopefully we won't get another strike, but if that's the case, it is what it is. No, I don't want to say it is what it is. Please, no strike. We love you, YouTube. Because we got a strike already, and we just can't say certain things, and we just don't want to deal with the shenanigans. Like we said last week, we don't want to deal with the shenanigans, so we're just going to talk about certain things. But I found these videos online and some of them on YouTube. So if they're on YouTube and they're not deleted, then I'm assuming that we can still use them. Hey, come take a journey with me, and we'll find out together. What am I talking about, ladies and gentlemen? Well, as you can see from the beginning of the show, as you can see from our IG banners, by the way, follow us on IG at Mixture of Variety. That's at Mixture of Variety. You'll see the craziest banners of your life, and you'll also be notified and find out what we're talking about each show, because we also have an audio show. As I digress for a second, we have an audio show Monday and Wednesday, and sometimes even Sunday, but not really. That's a spirituality show, but I haven't been doing it lately. Monday, Wednesday, we have a audio show as well. You can catch it on Spotify. And this episode right now on YouTube, this video podcast, if you will, can also be found on Spotify video now. Finally, it's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. Spotify decided to make a video podcast, so platform, so we're able to do that, and we're very excited about that. Now, with that being said, what I was going to say about the show tonight is that it is going to be sick and twisted. It is going to be dark, and it is going to be disturbing to some. So viewer discretion obviously is advised. Like I said before, listener discretion advised, viewer discretion advised. If you have a sensitive stomach, or if you have a sensitive mind, and if you just don't want to see certain things that you're not going to be able to unsee, now's the time to probably turn this off. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about the dark web tonight. And I don't think you guys understand when I say we're going to talk about the dark web. We're going to talk about the dark web. First of all, I'm going to discuss stories, situations, circumstances that I had to deal with while I was on the dark web. We're going to talk about that first. After that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go through some of the most sick, disturbing, twisted, and psychologically mind-fucking videos that you'll ever see. So with that being said, we're going to get right into it. The dark web, if you don't know, is the lowest level, if you will, of the web. You have the regular information on top, the Googles and the, YouTubes, search engines, videos, whatever it is. Then you have the deep web, which is a lot of CIA stuff going on there, a lot of Secret Service stuff going on there, a lot of stuff for the government. The U.S. government actually created the dark web for spies to transfer information and stuff like that. And there's a lot of coded stuff. There's a lot of encrypted stuff, if you will. And it's all pretty complicated. Then the lowest level of this web is basically where criminals will go, criminal masterminds or criminal amateurs will go, pedophiles, sad to say. If you want to buy certain substances, if you want to, look at some sick shit, that's the place to go. They have stuff on the dark web that is hard to even fathom. Like your imagination is not going to even take you there. Anything dark, anything twisted, anything sick, anything perverted, anything basically goes on the dark web. A lot of it, obviously, is illegal. Most of it is illegal, as you can imagine. Just surfing there is not illegal, but very dangerous. And the reason why it's dangerous is because your privacy is not going to be protected at all. As soon as you go on the Tor browser, the Onion browser, and you go into the dark web, you're prone to hackers immediately. You're prone to phishers immediately. You're prone to anybody that wants your information, everybody that's going to share it. A bunch of hackers, white hat, black hat, doesn't matter. These hackers are out there and they want to steal your information. So that all happens, and that's the thing. That's a normal thing that happens on the dark web. So when you first go to the dark web, which I'm not saying to go to the dark web, please don't go to the dark web. Once you get the Tor browser, you need a VPN to protect your IP address. Get the VPN to protect your IP address, and then you're good to go. Well, kind of. You're probably like 80% safe instead of 5% safe. And then you just hope for the best. Now you go in there, a lot of people are just curious. They hear about it. They hear about it from a podcast like me. They hear about it obviously from previous podcasts, before me, or you hear about it from word of mouth. A friend tells you, whatever it is. And you are curious and you want to surf the dark web. So that's what you first do. Then there's different sites. Their websites are basically encrypted, a bunch of numbers and letters, and then it's .onion. And you put the .onion browser, you copy and paste it, and you put it in the Onion browser, and it'll take you to these certain rooms or these certain web pages, whatever it is. Rooms is one of them. You could be chatting with people on the dark web. You could be chatting with hackers. You could be chatting with murderers. You could be chatting with hitmen. Who knows? And the reason why I bring all that up is because that's just some of the services and some of the things that you find on the dark web. Hitman that you can actually hire to kill somebody. How to cook human beings. How to buy stuff out of human flesh that is, luggage, whatever else, actually made of human flesh, and how to eat human flesh, because there's a lot of cannibalism on the dark web. If you're looking for it, you will find it. Just like I said before, pedophiles go to the dark web all the time because of the amount of child porn. Now, this is obviously something you have to go out of your way to look for. I'm not saying if you go to dark web, it's just going to appear, you're going to see these things, but you got to be very careful, because if you're in a chat room or something like that, and you go to the dark web, Never ask to see something, first of all, and never click on a link in a chat room. The best thing to do if you see something in a legit search engine on the dark web is to copy and paste it. Copy and paste it to your browser. So if you're clicking something, it's going to take you somewhere else. You're going to get hacked. Your account's going to get phished. You're going to get malware on your computer. Something is going to happen. So try not to do that. Definitely never do that. But if you ask for something like a link, or if you click a random link in the room, then it could take you to something that you will not want to see for the most part. And some of it will burn an image into your eye, burn an image into your cornea that you will never be able to unsee. Some of the videos that I'm going to be playing in a little bit are some videos that you're not going to be able to unsee. I'm not showing you anything illegal. Like I said, I found these videos on YouTube, so it's going to be legit. On this page, some of the videos did get deleted, and it's understandable because a lot of them are shit that I'm talking about right now, but actually showing you images instead of just talking about it. But ladies and gentlemen, there's so much shit on the dark web that it's just mind-boggling. To me, I'm very intrigued, and the only reason why I even went on there to begin with is because I was curious, like a lot of people. But the curiosity led me to buying something, and that's all I'm going to say, which you should never do. And you don't just go on there and just use your credit card number, obviously, because that'll get hacked and your information will be stolen, and everyone will know your address, and your webcam will be on. You won't even be, your computer won't even be on, whatever. A lot of crazy shit can happen in that sense. But I bought something, and we'll just leave it at that. And then after that, I was a little bit curious. Because I was actually fascinated the fact that I actually bought something that I shouldn't have. And it was actually delivered. And, well, I'm not going to get all into that. But anyway, after that, ladies and gentlemen, I decided to go explore a little bit. And I explored a little bit. And like I said, there's just so much information out there. There's so much twisted shit you can imagine. They have, for sale, they have blood-filled syringes with HIV, with COVID. Madness. The fact that even if that's not even real, the fact that that even is a thing is sick and twisted. So I'm really just like reaching, I'm really just scratching the surface right now. If you guys really knew how bad it was down there, down there in the deep dark web, it's pretty fucking bad. The experience that I want to share tonight is still, to this day, a difficult one to talk about. And this happened about 3 years ago. Surfing the dark web. And I went on this legit search engine. And I found a site that I really didn't know what it was, that I was interested in. And it was a red room. I got into this red room after verifying a bunch of stuff, after putting in my, making up a password and then putting it in backwards and then getting a verification and then encrypting this whole thing. It was a big fucking ordeal. But I got in, and I'm in this chat room with about 50 other people. And I see this little box on the corner of the screen, like right here, right? Corner of the screen, a little box, and it's black. And there's a timer going down. And the timer was like 12 minutes, whatever it was. So obviously I'm not going anywhere. I'm in the chat room. I'm not going to type anything. I'm not going to be stupid and click anything. But I'm watching, and I can see that people are excited about whatever is about to happen. So the timer continued to tick down. It got to 0. And the black box turned on. And it turned on meaning like it was a camera, like a sketchy, gritty type camera, like from the 90s or something, like that type of quality. It was really bad quality, but it looked like it was a live stream. It looked like it was live. I can make out what was going on, and I noticed that there was a woman, tied to the bed. It was a bed, woman tied to the bed. At that point, obviously, I should have left. I didn't see much more because then I started linking these things together. I started noticing what was happening. And there was a question. Oh, by the way, I saw a person, like half the body of a person that like got in front of the camera for a little bit and then moved away. And obviously it was that person typing because the woman was tied to the bed. And all you saw type there in the chat room, it was like for the chat room to vote on what they wanted to see. And the question was teeth or nails? Teeth or nails? And I'm thinking like, what the fuck is going on? And in the chat room, I finally found out that whoever had the most votes in that red room, this is what a red room is. You see this shit happening live. You see kidnapped people tied to a bed or being, whatever it is. You see these people that most of the time they are kidnapped. And it's the most devastating thing to see. And it's just really sick to see. But the fact that they were even saying what to start with, basically they were going to be torturing this girl. They were going to be torturing this woman. And the nails meant pulling out her nails with pliers or pulling out her teeth with pliers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully this story will deter you from going onto the dark web. Because like I said before, I'm not advocating for it at all. I'm not saying that this is a good idea at all. You will most likely see shit that will burn shit in your cornea and you will never forget and you'll never be able to unsee. That's my personal story, and that was the last time that I was on the dark web. So, there's no reason to go on there. It's always going to be a bad idea, and something bad is going to happen, or you're going to see something bad that you're going to regret. Speaking about videos that you might regret, well, ladies and gentlemen, I have some for you. I have a couple videos to share with you because I have been promoting this all week and I've been talking about it all week and I've been putting it on IG all week and making different videos for it and promoting the shit out of it. Not just to have me talk about my experience. I can do that anytime. I can do that on an audio show. But no, we're on YouTube and this is a video show. And big shouts to everybody watching on Spotify as well. Spotify video, make sure to check us out. Search Make Sure Variety Podcast under Spotify Podcast. And you'll see our audio and you'll see this video right now. So, no explanation really needed because there really is none. This video is called Happy Anniversary. And this is just an idea of some of the stuff that you'll see on the dark web. Because all of it that I just said, all the horrific shit that I just said, that's a side of it too, but also strange and bizarre. The most strange and bizarre, coded, wild, crazy shit that you'll ever see is on there. And this is just a taste of it. No.
Oye, verga, qué rápido. Este fue un screamer con eyaculación precoz. Este atacó directamente.
Now I'm hoping that, as you can see, how strange and weird it is.
El coño de tu madre. Esto es un... ¡Ah! ¡No, marico! ¡Ah! ¡Ay, coño de su madre! ¡Coño!
Okay, I think there was a lot of cursing at the end. I think there was. But do you see what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Do you see how strange this is and how weird this is? And it's just a random video. And, you know, basically, I have a few more. And again, I handpicked, selected these. I'm not going to, you know, send you anything that's going to give you nightmares. Maybe they will. Maybe some of them will give you nightmares. But maybe some of them will scar you for life. I'm not going to lie. Maybe some of them will burn a hole in your cornea and you'll never be able to get this image out of your head. If you haven't seen these already, get ready. Are you ready? I'll wait. I'll wait for a second. Good? All right. Just checking. See, as you can see, this one, video unavailable. Oh, look, the Plague Doctor, video unavailable. Black and white segment comes in 2 minutes in length and features someone dressed as a plague doctor. The outfit was designed to keep airborne illnesses from affecting those treated victims of various diseases. It includes long, dark, beak-like masks with black shroud that covers the weaver's entire body. That's some like, what's that movie? I forgot what the movie is. But like, you know, satanic sacrifices, satanic rituals, that type of shit, that type of mask. And obviously that's pretty creepy. That one we're gonna wait for. This one, ladies and gentlemen, this is called Sad Satan, and basically this is a horror game, and this is just one of the things you can find on the dark web. This is a couple minutes long. Let me see here. It's a couple minutes long. Let's get into this and let's see what this is about. We're not going to play the whole 11 minutes. Let's see, actually, we'll start from... We'll go right here. Imagine playing this, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine just playing this game. Would you play it? This is freaking me out. I don't even know how you're supposed to play this. It's one of those things like if you blink, you miss it. You blink, you miss something. What is that at the end of the hallway? Sad Satan, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what is the purpose of this game? What are you supposed to do? How do you win? Okay, coming up to something. You know, it's sick enough that people that play this game, but the sickest thing about it is the people that invented this game, the people that made it. They have a warped mind. Let's continue a little bit. Let's go. It's in the same spot the whole time. Oh my God, listen to that. Now I'm tripping on acid. Looks like it's almost a different game. What is it saying? Oh, fuck to the no. Imagine playing this at like 3 o'clock in the morning by yourself with the speakers really loud, or your headphones really loud. I don't know what is happening right now, so I think we can end it. All right, 30 more seconds. Now you're in another hole. A sad saying, I'm saying. Whoa, whoa. What the fuck was that? That gave me chills. I would never play that game ever. Oh, okay. What's this? Blank room soup. Blank room soup. This already looks terrifying. Let's take a look. Okay, his eyes are blacked out. He's eating something with a giant spoon. Then you got this fucking Lego head guy coming over. See, the question is, what the fuck is he eating? Ew! Get away from me. That thing would freak me out. Now he's crying. Another one joins the party. Ew. All right, welcome to the dark web, everybody. Welcome to the dark web. That video was taken down. All right, so check this out. We have a little bit more time, but I'm going to end it with this. Actually, this episode's not going to be a full hour because it's just me, but it's all good. I wanted to, thank you guys for watching and exploring the dark web with me, and again, stay off the dark web. There's a lot of dark web videos. Just search dark web videos on YouTube or dark web on regular Google search, and just find out information third party. You know what I'm saying? Like, hear from somebody else. Don't try to make your own conclusions and do some research yourself. It's not a good idea. Your information will be stolen. You will be hacked. You'll delete a lot of stuff. People will put your address out there for everybody. You'll get stalked. Your fucking webcam will be on. All the cameras will be on at all times. You'll get random phone calls. I mean, these are sick and twisted people that are there all the time. So again, I'm saying that, and I'm just reiterating because I want to make sure that you guys stay off the dark web. With everything that we just discussed today, I'm going to end it with this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. We can't thank you enough. We cannot thank you enough. It means the world to us. And, we're just so blessed to have you guys, and incredibly grateful. I could not be more grateful to have you guys watching, listening, liking, commenting, and of course, subscribing. So please continue that. Please check us out next week when we have a special guest, and we're going to be talking about mental health awareness, and we're going to keep moving forward. 1,000. Let's go for 1,001, 2, 3, 1,010. Let's go to 2,000. Let's get those views up, the watch hours up. Tell everybody about the show. And we appreciate you and love you so much. I'm going to end with this, and then we're going to fade out with this. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. Have a good night.
I feel fantastic. Hey, hey, hey. You feel fantastic. Hey, hey, hey. You are fantastic. Hey, hey, hey. I feel fantastic. Hey, hey, hey. You feel fantastic. Hey, hey, hey. Run, 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 run. please, 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 please. You are fantastic. Run, 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 run. I feel fantastic. Hey, hey, hey. You feel fantastic. Hey, hey, hey. You are fantastic. Hey, hey, hey. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. He went to bed and bumped his head, but he